Are you ready to transform your summer into an epic splash-tastic adventure? Say goodbye to wasteful, single-use water balloons and hello to the ultimate in reusable, eco-friendly fun with reusable water balloons. Check out the link in the video description to get yours on Amazon today.
President Joe Biden has announced he will not be running for re-election this year, via a letter posted on social media. Here's what it said. My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. Today, America has the strongest economy in the world. We've made historic investments in rebuilding our nation, in lowering prescription drug costs for seniors, and in expanding affordable health care to a record number of Americans. We've provided critically needed care to 1 million veterans exposed to toxic substances. Passed the first gun safety law in 30 years. Appointed the first African American woman to the Supreme Court. And passed the most significant climate legislation in the history of the world. America has never been better positioned to lead than we are today. I know none of this could have been done without you, the American people. Together, we overcame a once-in-a-century pandemic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We've protected and preserved our democracy. And we've revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world. It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president. And while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. Donald Trump Jr. turned stomachs with weird and creepy comment about his daughter. Donald Trump gunman Thomas Crooks had a disturbing final search on his phone. Woman who served 43 years for murder she didn't commit walks free from prison. President Joe Biden finally bows out of race after weeks of Democratic Party pressure. I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who have worked so hard to see me re-elected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. And let me express my heartfelt appreciation to the American people for the faith and trust you have placed in me. I believe today what I always have, that there is nothing America can't do, when we do it together. We just have to remember we are the United States of America. Joe Biden. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. More, Joe Biden must be remembered for more than the last few weeks. More, President Joe Biden finally bows out of race after weeks of Democratic Party pressure. More, who will replace Joe Biden? The leading alternative Democratic Party candidates. Privacy policy.